Gentlemen, greetings. Let's have a difficult conversation as I reflect on the greatest day of my life, as told from a very close and dear friend that I served in combat with. Disclaimer, in no way are we referring to a particular expat, passport bro, or passport Joe. Also, we're not saying that all women in developing countries are in poverty and are all inherently looking for transactional relationships. Now, with that said, the greatest day in my life was when my father was honored for his service to our great nation. Why would I say this has been the greatest day in my life? Well, because to see the multitude of people in Arlington Cemetery, the day my father was laid to rest as his horse-drawn casket draped in the American flag with my brothers, my son and I walking behind the procession in military discipline. People not even knowing my father putting their hands over their hearts, some standing at attention saluting as we walk by, people with tears in their eyes, and some openly weeping for our loss. What son of this great man would not say it was the greatest day of his life? Understand, America is not perfect, but we still have great men and women who sacrificed and gave their lives for our way of life today. To demean your home country is your right given to you by our Constitution, but in the same breath, show some respect for those who have served and given their lives for you to exercise your freedom of speech. Oh, and by the way, in the foreign country you are currently championing, can you express your views without the fear of retaliation and/or deportation, along with a fine for speaking ill of the government and/or its people? Please wake up. To the expats, passport Joes, passport bros, and SIMPs, you know who you are. You now have emboldened certain female Thai and Filipino vloggers who have never ever sacrificed anything in life to what Western women have endured, speak derogatory sentiments against our beautiful multicultural and multi-talented American women, especially the ones that have served our country side by side with men during combat. Female vloggers from Thailand and the Philippines have been reported to post content that makes derogatory or insulting remarks about American women, with some videos gaining significant attention. This has sometimes been framed within discussions about passport bros, Western men who travel to Southeast Asia seeking relationships, claiming that Western women are too feminist or have high standards. In this context, some vloggers may present themselves or other Southeast Asian women as more traditional or submissive in contrast to Western women. This phenomenon is part of a larger online subculture, sometimes associated with the manosphere, which can involve misogynistic views and resentment towards Western women. You think these type of women are so great, when push comes to shove, I hope she is still standing by your side in the end. My mother, now retired, worked for the Department of Defense as a system administrator for over 25 years, while my father was still on active duty. What an incredible feat. This woman handled both roles when my father was deployed and/or out on maneuvers, a strong woman commanding the ultimate respect from 3 young men in her household. A military spouse who takes on both parental roles while their partner is on duty displays immense strength and resilience. My parents together raised 3 highly successful men who also served our great nation, while my mother always stayed. My father, without fail, always told us, good leaders create more leaders, not just followers, fostering a cycle of growth and shared accountability. My father served 33 years Army active duty, 2 Vietnam combat tours, plus numerous overseas deployments and awards. He then retired from the Army and became a high-level manager for the IRS. When my father could no longer stand, my mother, a strong, fit, feminine, and friendly, Black American woman, stood for him to the end. You men overseas in these developing countries with the type of women you pulled out of poverty claiming they are fit, feminine, and friendly, really. Now we have these young heads traveling overseas with no home training, giving men of high value a bad name, bragging about how great dating is outside of America, but have never accomplished anything in life but a bad attitude and a social media account as their claim to a fame. What about a job? Has anyone ever used their critical thinking skills to analyze these type of men? You now have these certain type of women thinking there's something they're not. These certain type of women and their families are laughing and smiling in your face, and you think they are loving and caring for you. Then again, that transactional relationship along with that pension and/or social security check speaks volumes to them, until it doesn't. And you young heads who are not even building up enough credits for your social security retirement years, wake up, before it's too late. Work hard now, then enjoy your retirement years, not having to choose retirement in a third world country because of poor planning. Give yourself options, not only a choice. I was told from day one, you can't force your beliefs on anyone, but your action speaks volumes of wisdom and knowledge, especially when you think no one is looking. When they start to hate on you, then your message has started to resonate within. Mission accomplished. Remember, integrity doesn't mean perfection. It means a heart that seeks to do right, even when it's hard. Choose integrity and watch how God rewards your faithfulness. Come clean, get right, because what is done in the dark will come to the light. He with discernment can see right through the things you are hiding. My brothers, the faith code is free of charge and has been paid for in full from the ones who have gone before you. If you would just close your ears, eyes and mind to the loud noise of this world. Then tune your spirit into the faint, but loud signal that's broadcasting the faith code, you will realize the truth in ways you have never understood before. You were never meant to walk this journey alone. Embrace changes you did not expect, because change is not a setback, it's a setup for your dream life. Luke 12:48, from everyone who has been given much, much will be demanded, and from the one who has been entrusted with much, much more will be asked. Keep your composure and trust me when I say the army that fights for us is larger than the one against us. We hear you 5 by 5. This will defend. Salute.